Namhlanje ngiphethe Usisukhanya ke i-business mogul.
Mabhunu in the height of the democratic change yase-South Africa. Ngiyongena esikoleni sabelungu. Ngikhunde imbungculu. Kuyabonakala nje ukuthi ngivelele emakhaya. We were really in the deepest waters. We were swimming against the current in these big corporate companies like siyisebenzela, trying to prove our worth.
Wow.
But the load is big, therefore you have to have strategies. You have to know ukuthi ngidrive kanjani.
Beautiful.
Otherwise ngeke ifike load.
Beautiful.
And then uzolahlekela umsebenzi and then money will be lost.
We wanna embrace that as if noma ngihlupheka.
It's humility.
You know, yes.
Sibone ngasuthi this is humility.
Yes,
Uyabona ukuthembeka kuNkulunkulu.
Mangihlupheka, yabo ngilala ngadlile, you know. So there is a challenge in that. I'm glad you've namhlanje ngiphethe Usisukhanya ke i-business mogul. Ziningi izinto azenzayo kakhulu but sobe sibheke kakhulu izinto zamabhizinisi engicabanga ukuthi nje makuphela le segment so bese inspired ukuthi sibe namabhizinisi ethu.
Yes.
And sibe nemali eningi futhi, you know.
Ngoba sifuna kuba nemali eningi.
Yeah, kodwa mhlawumbe ngisalapho ziningi izinto engingazisho ngawo but ngicabanga ukuthi u-inspiration yona into engiqamelayo kakhulu le.
Ngiyabonga.
La ekhaya nje kuhleze khulunywa ngawo kakhulu, you know. Ninomkhwenyana wakho ni-inspiration enkulu and it's an honor for me ukuthi ngibe nawe namhlanje.
Oh, thank
I'm just gonna journey with you because ziningi izinto enizenzayo but yeah, abantu ababukela le segment bazogqugquzeleka kakhulu, you know.
Thank you. I hope so.
No, yeah. Ngiyakholelwa lokho. Mangaphosisi wakhulela la, wazalelwa la eMaritzburg.
Yes, ngazalelwa endaweni ekuthiwa Ingaphezulu kaMgwagwa.
Ngaphezulu, okay.
Ngaphezulu, yes, Upper Maritzburg.
Oh, okay.
kaMgwagwa. My grandmother's great grandfather uMgwagwa.
Oh.
So umndeni wakaZondi kodwa thina ekhaya sabakadlala. But sikhulele kaZondi.
Shuthi nidumileke mawukuthi
from
umkhulu sekunendawo.
Kunendawo indawo is named after my great grandfather on my granny's side because ugogo wami uMazondi.
Wow.
Wase kugogo washada nomkhulu wami uDladla ke they had my mom and my umamncane nomalume abangasekho emhlabeni and then ke kwasikwaba khona thina ke.
Wow.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So sakhona ikhaya lethu sakhona kaMgwagwa. We're very just involved in the community. Umndeni owaziwayo in the community. That is khulele khona, even went to school khona.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice. Wow. No. Indaba ezimnandi lezo. So ngokufunda ufundele kuze ngala ngasekhona impilo.
Yes. So ngokufunda mina vele bengingane nje yasemakhaya. So ngingane yasemakhaya ngikhulele kaMgwagwa mina ngizalelwe kaMgaga kokhona iclinic lapha eTaylors okuthiwa iseShowe. Kwakubiza ukuthi iseShowe clinic. So ngazalwa khona. My mom was a teen mom. So uma wami wakaZondi, ubaba wami wakasisha emaqeleni khona kaMgwagwa. So if you are at home, you look up on the hill, that's where ubaba is from, on the hill emaqeleni kaSisha.
Wow.
So they were teenagers and then they had me. And then umake wangitholela ke eShowe ke so ngazalelwa khona kaMgwagwa, ngakhulela kaMgwagwa, ngafunda ugogo wami ke ube uthisha. Efundisa kaMgwagwa primary school. So ngingene khona kaMgwagwa primary ke ngoba ugogo befundisa khona. Sonke sifunde khona. Ngafunda kaMgwagwa kodwa ngesimo sodlame ke there was a year I think I went to like 5 different schools. Ngenxa yodlame. So bengifunda kaMgwagwa, ngifunde eSilindo, ngibuye ngithathwe ngiyofunda eMlazi because then what happened was ngasikhathi sesikhula ogogo on my mom's side umkhulu wathola umsebenzi eAlbany bedrive ama-truck and then on my dad's side umkhulu besebenza eLiver Brothers which is Unilever.
Yes.
Umkhulu besebenza khona eThekwini so both parents on the Sisha side and the Dladla side bahamba baya eMlazi. So mina nginekhaya kaMgwagwa emaqeleni nakaZondi and then I also have ekhaya eMlazi sikhulele eMlazi futhi eMlazi kaSi ikuboka ma eMlazi kaU ikuboka baba. So ngalesikhathi ke bekhula ke bethola imisebenzi obviously omkhulu yazi behamba beyobheka isimo esingcono eThekwini so nabo bahamba kanjalo kwasikwaba nekhaya ke eMlazi saba namakhaya eMlazi kanjalo. So ke base bahamba so bebengimuva ke ngihambe ngiye eThekwini ngiyeThamela khona kuthiwa isikole ethiwa eThamela eMlazi kaU ngafunda khona and then ngase ngabuya sengizofunda eSinamo when my mom was getting married to my stepdad because my dad passed away ngisamncane wabulawa nje ngalezo ikhathi ngo1986. Yes, ngo1986. So kwasikwaba kanjalo ke ngakhula kanjalo bengifundele lokishini ngikwase lokishini. Yes, amakhaya naselokishini.
Ngeke ngikholeke. Wow.
Only in 1994 ngalesikhathi-ke sekuvuleleka ukuthi siyofunda
Okay.
ey'koleni ezabelungu
Yes,
ke
yes, yes.
my mom is a very ambitious person and she always wants the best for me. So uma waswathi-ke hayi nami ngiyasithanda lesikole kuthiwa khona isikole esikhona. Her friend of hers was sending her daughter to the school, so my mom was like, hayi mntanami, if you wanna go ngoba ngathi uyashaya isingisi. Lapho isingisi sami sasibhedane. Lapho isingisi sami sasibhedane because I couldn't speak English. I could just say my name.
Yeah.
I could just say where I live.
Yeah.
But so my tshela ukuthi nje ngenxa yalokho kusho ukuthi ngiyashaya isingisi. So 1994 bafana ngabe ngo94 ngenza standard 4. But ngenxa yokuthi nge-age nalezi ikole zabelungu ngaqala standard 2. So I did standard 2 all over again in 1994.
Sure.
Ngangena Richmond Primary School.
Wow.
So my early younger years nje bengifunda emakhaya, ngifunda naselokishini, and then after that ngase ngayofunda ke Richmond Primary School. In 1994 was my first year ngina 10. I was 9 turning 10. Lapho angazi lutho siyofunda namabhunu in the height of the democratic change yase South Africa. Ngeniyana esikoleni samabhunu.
Nile group leyokuqala ezomixa le.
Group yokuqala nje sizomixa. Lapho ngisazi isingisi.
Yo.
Lapho ngitshela ukuthi ngiyasazi.
Ngcono.
And the worst part, ngiyongena lapho, that the previous year I think we had just lost my grandfather's brother wakasish. So ngangigunda imbungcunu ngoba kwakufanele zayikhathi zokuthi ugunda imbungcunu mekade kushoniwe. Ngiyongena esikoleni sabelungu. Ngikunde imbungcunu. Ngiyabonakala nje ukuthi ngivelele emakhaya. But that's where i-resilience ibuildeka kanjalo. Ngaqala lapho ukubona ukuthi yabona umuntu la kumele you have to fend for yourself because you're in an environment that you don't know with people that you don't know. Labelungu laba kade nibezwe kukhulunywa ngabo ukuthi benze izinto ezingekho right. Kumele manje ngiyolala naye because I was in boarding school. Ngiyolala naye next to me. I can't express myself. I can't talk to these people. When I'm angry, I don't know how to express myself. So it was tough times, but it was good times.
Wow.
It was good times.
Wow.
Yeah.
So from ukuba sesikoleni la kukhona ugogo, ubinjani lo experience? Buhlezi ugijima gogo mhlawumbe uma ukuthi
No, my grandmother was not that kind of person.
Serious?
Yes. Ugogo nje wayengquthofu nje. Ugogo wayephethe weseli ewaziwa ukuthi nje ekhaya siyaziwa ukuthi kufundiwe futhi kuyasontwa. Umndeni waseweseli nje omkhulu. Even umkhulu like my grandmother's great grandfather, I think it's Samuel wakaZondi, but I'm not sure of his name. Ngazi leli lithi Mgwagwa. Kodwa nje waze wa donate ikole lezo Mgwagwa ikole lezi because of the church. So the legacy was education and ukusonta, and Christianity and God. So my grandmother ubengeke aze entertain. My grandmother was not the kind of person to nurse you. Ubaziwe nje uthi umemdladla nje akathi nanoma ubani omazi yofunde kaMgwagwa, nanoma ubani omazi yokhulele kaMgwagwa, ugogo bethethisa kwaSani. She was very big and she was very tall. Benomzimba ugogo. So nje I didn't have that.
Ukuthi ngokwemvamisa ogogo abazali ababa nenkingi uthola ukuthi ugogo sesoft ngalendlela kubazukulu kodwa enganeni zakhe so it was still the same nakubazukulu nje kwakukliye ukuthi
kwakukliye
strict ngalondlela.
But I remember my mom had me esamncane. My mom was 17 turning 18 when she had me. So ngikhuliswa ugogo. So ugogo was like my mom. So bengekho nje lento ukuthi ngizothatha ama chance. Vele bengingane phela eziphaphele. You know what I mean? Bengingane eziqinele. I grew up very well. We had a very good upbringing, I'm not gonna lie. The only things obviously were the effects and the after effects of the apartheid and no dlame. You know what I mean? And also having being in an education system that was substandard. But we had to adjust. Mina abantu abaningi engifike kubona sengifika ko Richmond Primary School bekwabantu ade sebefunde ngisho emaCrash bakhuluma ngisho isingisi ekade befunde ngisho emakhaladini kade befunde emandiyeni benamagama ngisho beshintsha ngisho amagama. I mean, I didn't know that. Mina nje bengivelele emakhaya. I didn't know that other life. I don't know that life. I didn't grow up like that.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Enye izinto engifascinate kakhulu kuleyo nto ile ndaba ukuthi ngiyakubuke izingane zethu uma sisiyisa kulezi izikole yakuphula zithina singakwazanga ukuba ne-exposure, uthisha uhlukile nakhona eklasini kuhlukile ezikhona izinto enginokuzizwa kwesinye isikhathi abantu abeyimenshina uyingane at that age of 9 and 10, did you notice izinto mhlambe owawubona ngathi this is quite weird, you know?
Yes.
Noma ezinye mhlambe usuyibuka in retrospect ukuthi that was quite abused but benganakile, you know?
Yes. I think the benefit that I can give to the school in Gangfunda Kusona was because it was a school that was in a farm community, farming community.
Okay.
So uthola ukuthi ngisho nothisha bethu or Mr. St. Ledger or Mr. Gibbs or Mrs. Bruce bebesikhuluma isiZulu.
Oh, yes.
Yabona bebe ngoba phela they were from the farms.
Yeah.
Bebe kusanalelo labelungu laba bebekhuluma bekhuluma isiZulu.
Yeah.
So they understood us.
Yeah.
As much as we didn't understand ourselves, bona they understood us.
Wow.
Yayibona
Wow.
leyo nto.
Wow.
So
Wow.
bikhona leyo nto ode bingekho kakhulu kothisha. Othisha they were in uncharted waters.
Okay.
So they were trying to put these children together in a way that's
like an experiment.
It was like an experiment.
Yeah,
Thina
yeah.
sase abokuqala
Yes,
abangena
yes,
to
yes.
this experiment.
Yeah.
Nabo they were just trying. So they were trying by all means. I'm sure ukuthi babethi mase sebeye lapha ne country club yabo ngama weekend sebeyo discuss no baba bakhona ababe NP be National Party sebehleli lapha sebe discuss bese kodwa wena Gibbs wenze njani ngoba phela ingane yami ngitshelile ukuthi kwenzeka kanje esikoleni sakho azama ukupacify the situation as best as he could because also shile umthetho wase South Africa ukuthi it's sekuvulelekile ukuthi ingane ziyofunda kuzokwenziwa njani so nje sasithukwa nje sihambe in the corridors they used to call us with the derogatory terms lawa nje esiwaziyo but not othisha obviously bona babebanjwe umthetho but ingane wawuzoyidlula nje ingane ikubize nje the K word uzidlulele nje wazi kahle ukuthi so we were up in arms so I think ukuthi umuntu ongaziyo ongazi kahle ukuthi I'm very passive aggressive I'm not the kind of person who will take something lying down ngiyakwazi ukuzidefend and I think ukuthi I learned that from that time ukuthi zidefend intombi akekho umuntu ozokudefenda nalesingisi sakho esibhedayo kodwa uzozidefend noma ungazi ukuthi uthini but you will defend yourself you know because it's not nice having somebody ozokubiza kanjalo because lezi ingane bezifunda emakhaya lento leyo thina safika mina bengikhulele kaMgwaqo mina bengazi AFP neANC elwayo bengazi ukuthi you can come against umuntu just because of the color of your skin. Maseke niba naleyo conflict.
Wow.
But the one thing that I told myself, I said, I'm going to excel. I'm going to excel with my sports. I wasn't focused too much on academics because it was a new language, a new environment. It was very much ahead. Top 10 no top 5 I got to that school and I realized this environment is not conducive for me.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean?
You could read the room, man.
I could read the room. I could read the room. And abazali bethu babengafuni ukuyi-entertaina kakhulu. Lento lena ukuthi sibuye ekoleni sizoceba ukuthi usibani wenzeni kanjani because to them they wanted us to thrive. They wanted us to be successful in this school, so they couldn't nurse our emotions. They couldn't allow us to break down.
Wow.
You know, and also, and it was this thing where we're now exposed to the Western way of doing things, hugging and praising and calling ingane. So I'm desiring lama hugs. Lama hugs. No baba, because my stepfather he raised me after my dad had passed away. So ngiyafuna so I had to learn how to offer me emotional support that she didn't know, because she didn't really have.
That's correct.
You know, she didn't grow up with it, but she had to find a way. You know, so she was trying, but she really tried.
Wow.
Yeah.
That reminds me of Trevor Noah when they made a joke about imaginary friend.
Yes.
Imaginary friend is on nurse.
Yes, it was like that. So you had to imagine being a child and having to be fluid like that.
Yes, sure.
Having to understand what I need to adjust. I need to know I have to do things. And there was structure. And you had to know how to make your bed. You had to know how to fold your clothes. We had locker inspection every day.
Sure.
We had to open your locker. I check 9 years old. I'm 9 years old. I don't know this language. I don't know these people. I don't know this environment. And now I have to know how to make my bed. We are checking bed. I'm a prefect of grade 7. I check in bed and no monitor A too, as well as obviously our house mothers at the boarding school. You know, it's like if I had just been a day scholar, ngizele esikoleni kodwa ngiyabuyela ekhaya,
yes.
I think the transition and the adjustment would have been easier. But manje ngiphonswa laphayana
deep end.
ne-boarding school nansi lana, we have to go to swimming lessons, asikwazi nanokubhukuda, kumele siyokwenza ama-oral, asikwazi nanokukhuluma isingisi, kwi-playground akwazi nanokudlala nalabelungu laba, ngenxa yokuthi some of them are more open and they are willing, but some of them you don't know how to read them because you don't know how they feel about you. You know what I mean? And it was always like, how do they feel about me? And that you carried that at an early age. You all of a sudden are like, how do they feel about me?
Wow,
because clearly they're better than me. Clearly, banenwele ezinde, bahle kunathi, bayakhanya, whatever. You know what I mean? And we're coming into their school. We're coming into their territory. So you're like, how do I trade la ngikhona, yabona?
Sure.
But it was quite an adjustment, but it was survival of the fittest. So when you have to survive.
Sure.
You know?
Lapho, of course, I mean, even namanje, as much as are getting much better now, but most buki TV, ipusha bona kakhulu, ama-magazine, into enhle, associated kakhulu nabo, you know, so, that was quite something, you know. But it's very interesting ukuthi ezisazoqhubeka sixoxa i-link yale background or your experience at the age of 9 somehow I know for a fact it carries along, you know, those life lessons and some of the things that might have been confusing at that point in time. Usubona ilink yama answers kuzona.
Sengiyibona zingisiza manje. That's the reason why now I'm open to talk about my background. Because I'm like, wait a minute.
Wow.
You know, bengiyithatha kancane. Yabona i-upbringing yami bengiyithatha kancane. The adjustments that I had to make bengiyithatha kancane. And I mean, I'm always the kind of person who gets thrown into something. You know, I don't know if I throw myself or I'm just like, I'm just like, let's do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
wow, that's beautiful.
I'm like, let's do it. Let's see how it will go. Do you know what I mean? I normally abanye abantu bayangala. Mina anginankinga nokuyangala. You know, I'm okay with taking the less traveled road. Do you know what I mean?
I like that.
Yeah, because all my relatives babefunda njengoba mina ngangifunda esina Mova, that's where I did grade 5 standard 3. So mina I was ready ukuthi nje mengifika high school ngiyeSukuma. Zonke ingane zasekhaya bezifunde eSukuma. Sukuma was a very well known school. It was very good. Yabona iSukuma High School le lapha eNembali. So mina bengazi ukuthi ngizophuma esina. Ngiyongena eSukuma. Ingane zasekhaya zonke befunde eSukuma. And out of my family I was the first really to go to these schools. So bekuthiwa ngumlungu ke ekhaya ngoba phela ngathi sengikhula ngabuya yabona ngabuya sengikhuluma isingisi.
Wow.
But again, it's so funny how my parents were not those parents. I had a friend of mine, Kubo, bengavumelekile ukukhuluma isiZulu. She had to speak English. Kubo.
Wow.
Ubaba wakhe was a very well-known guy, was an IFP. So ifuna bakhombisa belungu ukuthi nathi lento yenu because he couldn't speak English. Wayengafundile I think wagcina ka standard 1 or standard 2 something like that. But ingane zakhe bezifunde balungweni. So bekhuluma isingisi nje.
Ekhaya.
Yes, ubaba wakhe mefonile esikoleni khuluma isingisi. Bekhuluma isingisi.
Mina nje asiphula ubaba isakhe kodwa ingane zona zirayi.
Noma ngambiza they had English names.
Wow.
They had English names. I mean, I've got 3. All of them are Zulu. I don't have one English name. We were not that family. So we were just like that. And ekhaya ke bekhulunywa isiZulu. So I've never been that person who kade khuluma isingisi when I get home. Bebethi nje ngu-English. Ngenxa yokuthi mhlambe I was doing a lot of sports. I used to swim. I was in the swimming team. You know, even angazi usingangena kanjani ke nakuleyo swimming team lapha in Richmond. But I swam up until high school.
Hayibo.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Wangena kulesi sport okuthiwa ngempela sikho thina kusona.
Yes, hockey, bengidlala hockey.
Hayibo.
Ngangena ku first team nje early. I was in standard 3. Ngithi ngangena ka standard 2. By standard 3 I was already in first team hockey. I'd never picked up a hockey stick in my life. I'd never swam in my life. But I was already in the swimming team.
Wow.
I was in the hockey team. Ngangidlala ama-athletics. I used to break records. Sportswoman of the year. Mawubone, mawufika nje lapha eRichmond uzobona ukhanya dlala. On all the awards, the sports. Ngivele emakhaya le.
Wow.
No, I was very sporty. I was very sporty.
That's beautiful. Just talking about swimming, I just want to check something. Abantu abanjengawe, when you swim across the river
Yeah.
and then you make it to the other side,
Yes.
do you get to ponder once you get to the other side ukuthi yazi ukuthini ngicrossile, but just because ngicrossile it does not mean anyone can cross with ease, especially if you know the river ukuthi there are crocodiles here and
Yes.
good deep kakhulu.
Yes.
The tide is pulling tight.
Yes.
The flow of inland is stronger, you know, because I see abantu abanjengawo swimming to the other side, and abanye babo can just carry on with life as if the river is nothing, you know,
Yes.
only to find ukuthi not everyone gets to make it
Yes.
to the other
I
side.
think I'm like that.
Kanjani?
I think I'm like that. I think I get to the other side and I carry on.
Oh, I see.
I go
see.
to the next river.
I see.
Because we're moving.
Yes,
Do you
yes,
know what
yes,
I mean?
yes, yes, yes.
It's only now that sengikhula njengoba usho nje ukuthi sihleze sikhuluma, it's only now njengoba sibuye sixoxa sinompilo sesiyabuya sizibuze sithi kodwa friend
I hear you.
uyabona ukuthi
Yeah,
we
yeah,
made
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yayibona leyo
Yeah,
nto, and we always remind each other
Yeah.
of the fact yokuthi sivelaphi imvelaphi yethu and that's why now we can ponder.
Yeah.
Now we can ponder.
Wow.
But I think ukuthi it was just survival for us. We were really in the deepest waters. We were swimming against
Yeah,
the current
yeah,
in
yeah,
these
yeah.
big corporate companies like siyisebenzela trying to prove our worth.
Yeah,
Yayibona
yeah,
leyo nto. So ukuthi uhlale phansi ubheke cha, it was like ngiqedile ngayi. We move. Yayibona
Wow,
leyo
wow,
nto.
wow.
So we didn't have time kodwa now sengiyakwazi ukuponderisha. Kodwa bengiyiloyo uqeda ukudlula ngithuntuthe
Yeah,
ngisule
yeah.
ngiqhubeke mawuqhamuka omunye futhi
Yeah.
I will just use the experience but benginganakile nami
Sure,
because
I
you
hear
know
you.
exactly
I hear
yokuthi ngiwudlulile loyayana
Yeah.
bomkhulu loyayana ngiphuma kuwona lona it might be smaller but it's deeper yabona so maybe I need to learn a different way khona ngizowela
Yeah.
it might take me longer ukuthi ngiwele I might have to swim slower I might have to go and find the rocks khona ngizoshaya ngonyawo khona ngiphushe
Yeah.
yayibona leyo nto up
Yeah.
until I get to the other one so they're not the same
Yeah.
these rivers that we have to cross
Interesting, yeah.
you know but when you cross them you
I
use
like
the
what you're saying.
experience
I like it.
yeah, you have to just use the experience of the previous river and say, ibingafani kodwa ngicrossile so I just have to use that experience
Yeah.
and see how I can maneuver
Yeah.
le ngoba uqala uyibheke uthi hey
Yes, yes,
yona
yes, yes.
ngiyayibuka iyamove i-hectic
yeah.
but ngidlulile lapha so it means ukuthi nala othi ngizame
Yeah.
njengoba de ngikutshela ukuthi I'm the kind of person who's just like let me try yabona
Yeah.
let me see
Yes,
how
yes, yes.
far or how we will go. Sometimes I find myself ukuthi ngithe let me try and let me see only once I'm inside. I
Wow.
only realized
Wow.
once
Wow.
ngisedibeni ukuthi Kanya you didn't really plan.
Yeah.
You didn't structure
Sure.
yourself. You didn't think. So now you have to literally
Yeah.
just find a way to get through
Yo.
or get across.
Wow.
Yayibona leyo
Wow.
nto ngoba awuzange wahlala phansi wathi let me look uthi ngimeasureisha
Yeah.
i-current ngimeasureisha i-depth
Yes, yes, yes.
ngibabuze nabanye abadlulile ukuthi ngidlule kanjani you know what I mean siyangena siyangena nje
Yo.
and we only figure it out on the other side.
That's a big learning curve for some of us because I know I'm a personalities abantu abafana, you know.
yes.
You get these people abazo-structureisha everything. Bafuna nje kube khona labantu laba I've had people even kwi-space motivation. You do get this group of people who always say yes and then figure out later, you know.
Yes.
Ukuthi kanjani and all that, you know. So it's very interesting. Sisalapho khona enye iphathi ngifuna ukuyi-check-a la sisakhuluma
Yeah, upbringing.
yes nama rivers yes
Yes,
yes
all
yes
nama rivers.
ukuthi it tends to be a theme with God ukuthi you will ask yourself question, why do I keep crossing these rivers? Haven't I crossed enough rivers now, you know? But umuthi yabuka with God ungazuthi there is this molding that God is busy with.
Yes.
At times you feel you are ready now to maybe start climbing mountains.
Yes.
But uthola ukuthi somehow I'm still
Yes.
here with Guma rivers.
Yes.
Do you have mhlampe just with journey yakho where you felt like ungathi ngikwi-loop somehow la
Yes.
I'm caught up in this loop where it's the same thing.
Yes.
But uma usubuka-ke later on in life you realize ukuthi it wasn't the same thing. It's just that God was molding something there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I do have that and I think ukuthi ngikona manje.
Sure.
You know, I was actually talking to my mother ngithi mina there was a lady, she's called Esther, I can't remember her surname, kahle kodwa ngimthole ku Instagram, and there's a speech that she's saying, and she's in a women's conference, and she's saying, you must get tired. You must get tired. Nawe kumele uyitshela ukuthi ngikhathaleke manje uNkulunkulu. Ngikhathele ukuthi ngiloke ngirawunda lentaba, ngirawunda lentaba. Sekumele ngiyinyuke ke manje. You know, you have to get tired. But that's on you. It's on you. Yayibona leyo nto. Otherwise you will remain circling and circling and circling, and you won't summit the mountain. You know what I mean? So I think ukuthi nami I'm at that point where my faith is growing to the level where sekumele ngidlubulundele. Sekumele ngiyithathe into zami by force. Because I know what the Lord has prepared great things for me. You know what I mean? So now uNkulunkulu useqedile ngami. Ngibone ngejourney yami yokuphila ukuthi the Lord has already said, I'm preparing you for greatness. I would not have put you in these situations. I would not have allowed you ukuthi ubaba kabulawe kabuhlungu omncane. Uyabona ukwazi ukuthi ukhule ne stepfather esizokwazi ukuthi sikuseke, sikusupport, sikuprotect, uprotecte kuze ukhule in a family that has a mom and a dad. Because a lot of my friends in school, all of them bakhule noma nobaba bashadile. But somehow nami uNkulunkulu has covered me. Yabona like konke ngikubukayo lokho ngibona uNkulunkulu engboza, ngibona uNkulunkulu engcoverisha. You know what like sometimes I look at my life and I go, how did I get through this? How did I make it through this? Mina bengihlala elokishini mina. Wonke umuntu bejola elokishini ethola ingane elokishini, kuzalwa kwenziwa yonke into. Bengihlala elokishini mina bengigibela ibhasi yokuya esikoleni, ngisuka elokishini. But still lapho bengidlalela Natal, still lapho bengidlala ama sports ngibuye noma hockey stick, bathi kumina ngiphethe isagili. You know,
no, isagila
ngempela, you know. Elokishini bathi ngumatron because we used to wear hats. Ngaleskhathi sangifunda Durban Girls College. But somehow I was in elokishini, I knew that's where I'm from, I knew this is my family, but kushuthi uNkulunkulu ubesalokhe enami ngazo zonke lezo ikhathi. So now I'm saying I'm tired, Lord, ungibambatha into eyodwa. Greatness is obviously that's what you've been preparing for. So manje it's time ukuthi umuntu aqashule. Ngoba otherwise the enemy izokarrest in your challenges. And you're not seeing, you're seeing the breakthroughs. I will talk. I've had many breakthroughs in my life. You know, so much now you've had many breakthroughs. We've had breakthroughs in our lives and we've overcome very, very hard things, you know. But in lento engihleze ngisho ukuthi angiyithandi hindsight. I don't like to learn something and then in hindsight ngithi kodwa beku ube nami uNkulunkulu no ngifuna ukumuzwa whilst I'm in the fire. You know, ngimvume ngithi I know God sinawe. Yayibona le nto not in hindsight 3 years down the line sengidlulile into sengithi hey kodwa uNkulunkulu ube nami uNkulunkulu. I don't like that. Because I've been through situations and I only learned the lesson in hindsight. I want to be able to, yes, I experienced the hardship and I'm going through lento engidlula kuyona, but I want to be able to immerse myself in that hardship. I want to be able to conquer it. Ngazi kahle ukuthi no angingedwa. Because there are times when you're going through hard times where even though you know ukuthi uNkulunkulu nawe, but sometimes you feel like you're alone.
Very true.
Most of the time. You know, uzothandazela emkhuleko ethi kodwa uNkulunkulu usakhona nje usangizwa nje kodwa uNkulunkulu njengoba nje zinzima kanje zinginetha kanje. But the fact of the matter is I want to go through hardships now and say, yes, Lord, it's hard, but I know you're with me. Because you have never left me.
That's beautiful.
Kunzima uNkulunkulu kodwa sinawe hayi ngeke siyasiqhubeka. That's what I want now. You know what I mean? Kodwa with that being said, I want to summit the mountain. I'm tired of going around and around and around the mountain, but it's okay. There are different mountains vele. It's okay if I'm going to go around the next one. Kodwa le sengifuna ukuphuma kuyona. Ngiyayibona leyo. Now I want to go up ngibe phezulu, ngibuke phansi ngithi no, nginyukile mase ngiyehla futhi and I'll go to the next one.
I think lento oyisho ikhuluma kulento ye-purpose because uNkulunkulu usuke ne-purpose ngathi. Ngiyangibona ngazuthi kwesinye isikhathi njenge-story sabantwana bakwa-Israel, lo 40 years abawuspenda kwi-desert is not because God deliberately wanted to torture them. It's because babenga-align noNkulunkulu, then that delayed them, you know. So lento yokufuna ukwazi i-purpose uNkulunkulu anayo ngathi nakho ukuthi inkosi ngifuna ukufika la kufike ngiyakhona. Yiphi into mhlawumbe ngami ekufana ngiyibuke introspection ukuthi iziphi izinto ofana ngiyilungise, you know.
Yes.
And it's quite amazing because at times enye into esilimazayo singabantu abamnyama, ngiyayithanda i-attitude yakho because sibuye silinyazwe lento ukuthi somehow sabantu abamnyama sibambe i-honor in poverty and a struggle.
Yes.
You know, we want to embrace that as
Yes.
if, oh, no man klupega.
It's humility.
You know,
This is humility.
Yes, you know.
Iyabona ukuthembeka
Yeah,
kuNkulunkulu.
mangihlupeka,
Yes.
yabo ngilala ngadlile, you know. So there is a challenge in that. I'm glad you've hit hard
Yeah.
kulokho. And then you've reminded me of Joseph because mufunda story sakhe eBhayibhelini. There's this beautiful thing ekhulunywa ngoJoseph ukuthi wadayiswa abafowabo.
Yes.
And then the Bible will say God was with him.
Yes.
Liphinde lithi bamphosa emgodini noma bamfaka ejele.
Yes.
But khona lamavesi amancane avelayo ukuthi
Yes.
God was with him.
Yes.
Even in that ukuthi God was with him.
Yes.
I think it's beautiful. Of course, when you look back, you see the thread. God was there.
Yes.
But to see it during the process and feel it,
And
even
feel
though
it.
at times you might not really feel it, but to know what he is, you know,
to know.
them.
I think the only problem is that we glorify our struggles more than we glorify God.
Yo, that's powerful. Yo, that's powerful.
Yabona?
Yeah.
So that's the reason why ngoba singamboni uNkulunkulu mesentweni.
Yeah.
It's because we glorify our struggle. We glorify our hardship.
Yeah.
We put it above God.
Yeah.
Because God, we ask not to say, Lord, I know what you will pull me through. Like you always do. So I think it's not because we so what I'm saying is, mina ngifuna ukuthi glorify uNkulunkulu kakhulu.
Wow.
More
Wow.
than I
Wow.
glorify
Wow.
my struggles.
Yo.
Because
Yo.
ngeke zize
That's powerful. Yo, that's powerful.
Yeah, because our struggles
Yeah, yeah,
they're part
yeah.
of growth. They're part of being set apart. They're part of the journey. So, if you're going up a mountain, for instance, when you're running the comrades, or you're doing anything that's hard, that's going to set you apart. Baningi abantu who've done the Guinness Book of Records, who get named there, abaningi who have spoken about in history. It was hard. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Nelson Mandela was easy for him to stay in jail,
Sure.
just because he wanted to set many people free and to change the status quo. The reason why he had to do it is because there was the purpose that was on his life. So, no Jesu.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Wow.
When it wasn't easy as
Wow.
he carried the cross. It wasn't easy being slain, etugwa, eshaiwa, and all of those things. But constantly you just remind yourself, noma kunje kodwa uNkulunkulu nami. And I think the more you learn, you kind of build a muscle.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
of praise or a muscle
Wow.
of that is different. I'm
Yeah.
not saying siyabantwana baNkulunkulu noma siyabantu abaphila emhlabeni asikakafiki lapho mhlambe khona sebefikile but mina I know ukuthi no angakafiki kahle uyayibona leyo nto. So I think that's one thing that I have to do now. I have just a constant reminder. You know, I always think of the story of David when he was going to conquer Goliath with a stone, which means it wasn't something that is normal. It wasn't something that is normal. So you have to believe in what God is telling you to do. Because it's like, this is not but he reminded the situation. Goliath.
Wow.
Today, so you have to remind any situation and tell that situation uhamba nobani. And I don't think I do that enough.
Sure, but it's in us ngala sisibona kukhulu, but I know the relationship with God, to whom much is given, much is required.
Much is required.
Yeah,
you know, we were driving back from Mpumalanga with my mother yesterday, and it was raining, and somehow we're looking at the trucks, lama trucks lawa donsa umthwalo omkhulu ahamba kancane.
Yes, yo, that's powerful. That's loaded.
Right?
That's loaded, yeah.
And as long as sidlula le truck will stop sometimes at a Ultra City sidle senze konke
relax
toilet
nje.
relax mase sesibuye sisidlulile
Yeah.
iloke nje ishayile.
Wow, that's a
Iloke
powerful.
ishayile thina siyandiza ngemoto siyama sikwenza konke yona yini iloke nje idonsile ngoba umthwalo uyasinda Uyayibona leyo nto kumele wenze change. You have to know a way of climbing the mountain. You have to increase your speed when you are approaching incline. You have to engage your retard or whatever it is that you khona uzobamba iload mase usuya downhill. Uyayibona leyo nto. You have to know because your purpose is big.
Awu intimidate wayilabo
abagijima lezi imoto ezilokhu zingena phambi kwakho ezilokhu zima ubabuke bephuza. No, the driver understands the assignment. Yokuthi le load kumele ifike ehaba. Kumele iyongena emkhunjini ihambe eChina. Uyayibona leyo I can't or wherever it is that it's going, that load, if it's being exported out of South Africa. But the fact of the matter is iloku ishayile nje ingathatha 12 hours isuke eGoli ingathatha 15 hours isuka la isuka khona, but the fact is it's going to arrive there. But the load is big, therefore you have to have strategies. You have to know ukuthi ngidrive kanjani, otherwise ngeke ifike iload and then uzolahlekelwa umsebenzi and then money will be lost. Yabona nje kuningi, so iloko engisho ukuthi sithe sibheka lento ngaze ngathi kuMark ushuthi mana njengoba thina siyibona sesiyabona ukuthi we have big purposes. We are giant slayers. We have a big purpose. Mina sengize ngavuma ngathi bengingakaboni kodwa manje ake ngivuma ngithi clearly the purpose that the Lord has put on my life is big. Yabona, therefore kumele ngishaye kancane. Kumele ngingatatazeli. Yabona leyo nto.
That's powerful. Sure, that's powerful.
So I think with this year behind me and the challenges that I've faced, and they've been big, you know, my challenges. But somehow, umuntu ongangazi kahle noma ungawazi ama challenges, even laba bawazi ama challenges, they think ukuthi nje ngicool calm like a cucumber. Ngikwazi ukudlula kuhona lama challenges baze bayibone ngazi ukuthi kushuthi awayikho as big. Imina nje mhlawumbe nginehaba noma uyayibuka umuntu because abayazi, they haven't experienced it. So therefore they don't know how big the challenge is. They don't know what it does, how it disrupts your life completely, you know, financially, mentally, spiritually. Yabona kuningi okuthintekayo empilweni yakho. It hits body, mind and soul. Literally. Like your shoulders will burn, your head will hurt, your heart will go dokotela uthi awungi-check i-BP dokotela ngizongazi uthi inyokathi dokotela you're perfectly fine. You're okay. Ngaze ngambuza udokotela wami ngathi mina doc uthi mina recently I had a test just before sivala emsebenzini ngithi mina doc are you sure ukuthi yonke into right nje uthi right ngithi mina but the amount of stress that I've experienced has been hectic. What you clearly know how to regulate. You clearly have learned how to regulate. You know, and I walked out of there and I was like, it's not me, clearly. It is God. It is God, one way. Because there are times when I feel like my BP is going through the roof. No, BP is perfectly fine. All sugar and all these things are fine, you know. So it's just those things that you learn.
Sure. Yazi khona into oyishilo la ngifisa ukubuyela kuyona sisakuyo lento esikhuluma ngayo ingithintile because of course ngokwe age sikwi age yodwa. Yazi khona into oyishilo ukuthi ubuya nezinkinga esikoleni ukuthi uzozisha ekhaya kube ngathi bayiphebeza lo nto le. Yazi lonto ngiyibone kakhulu ngikhulu ekhaya. It was quite something abazali bethu besikhulisa ngayo. I was so fortunate ukuthi ngirealize ukuthi bebengayiphebezi lezi zinto ngoba beyibona ngathi azikho significant. Befike bayiphebeze in your presence ebese bedila nazo ngasese. I think that was an art.
Ukuthi
ezingane I'm not gonna overwhelm ukuthi ngiyithathele phezulu into zanayo. Ngizoyiphebeza nje ngithi hayi hamba udlala yini le ebese siyayidinga ukuthi ingane ithe singeteklisha kanjani le. I think it was quite something.
It was quite something. You know, I think ukuthi the one thing that we forget, and when I have an opportunity to speak to youngsters, I'll always tell them ukuthi one thing that we forget is the fact that abazali bethu, they were quite traumatized with everything that was happening. Njengoba kade nje sikhuluma before we started the segment kade usho ukuthi umhlaba usushintshile. Now umhlaba wabo ushintshile.
Kakhulu.
You know what I mean? And it was difficult for them because thina bebebona ukuthi lezi zinto lezi ezisincinzayo nalezi zinto lezi ezichallengeayo is nothing compared to what they've been through bona. But they cannot reduce le struggles
yeah,
zethu
wow,
ngenxa
wow.
yokuthi ezabe istruggle athi
Wow.
thina besiguqa ngamadolo masibhala esikoleni kahle thulani
Phansi
No.
kwesihlahla and all that, yeah.
Yeah, yabona the challenges bezinzima besihamba ngeenyawo 20 kilometers
Very true.
You know,
Swelling
they-
full.
You know, so they would sometimes, in other words, they were saying, "Qina mntanam, qina mntanam, qina sis. I'm not gonna be part and parcel of the pity party. Ufuna ukuthi siyenze manje. Yayibona leyo nto. Ngenxa yokuthi isayindi indlela. And ikudinga uqinile. Yayibona leyo nto. So in a way, ama-parents ethu bebezama ukuthi basichazise, especially as a young black man, a young black woman
Yeah.
growing in this country.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, ama-parents ethu efundile ngafundile khule emakhaya masemadrobheni, whatever it is, they were just trying to say, you're not in a position to break.
Sure.
You're not in
Yeah.
a position
Yeah,
to
yeah.
drop the ball.
Yeah, yeah.
Usamncane kabi kabi ukuthi you can do that. Focus and just carry on.
Wow.
Ngenxa yokuthi sikhona at least uyakwazi nanokudla ukudla. Siyakwazi nanukuya ensimini siyokha sidle ekhaya, put our heads together so that you guys will be okay. But you can't break. Yayibona leyo nto.
Yo, this is powerful. Ngisazoyibuka le episode le. Ngisazoyibuka.
I think it was like that. I really think so. I really think so. Nami mengiqeda lana ngisazongeke ngimbuza uma.
Yeah.
Ngithi mina ma, when you were raising me, when you were raising us nje sonke nanamanje basakwenza. Basasikhulisa
Yeah,
nanamanje.
yeah.
Yayibona leyo nto. Did you think before ukuthi nansi ingane isizongitshela into engi-overwhelmayo? Nansi ingane isizongitshela
Very true,
into engiyibona
very
ukuthi
true.
hey yazi
Yeah.
I'm-overwhelmed
Yeah,
kanti ngiyishelwe
yeah,
ingane
yeah.
manje ngizothini enganeni. Yayibona leyo nto. Ingakho kade uthi bekungathi baya ephebeza and then ngale
Absolutely.
ngasese
Yes.
bebehlebe bethi
Yeah.
ingane ithe.
Yeah.
Because I think ukuthi it was very overwhelming for them. I really think so. But for them it was just survival.
Wow.
I think they just wanted us to
Wow.
make it.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Sure. Yo, that's beautiful. Thank you so much for that. Yo, like I'm saying, this episode ngisazoyi-enjoy kakhulu. Enye into engiyenzayo, I'm sure you are aware of ilento interaction nabantu besilisa.
Yes.
Yeah. So nami ngashonela ubaba ngo-1988, you know. So
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Oh, 2 years from me.
Yes. So
Oh, you were young now, eh?
no, 3 ngizoba na 4, you know,
Yes.
88, yeah. So nginayo le understanding yerole kababa, but bengingafisa ukuzwa nje just kwi-perspective yakho njengomuntu wesifazane. Irole kababa at times masikhuluma sikhulume kakhulu sifocuse kubafana,
Yes.
importance kababa emfaneni, but ngiyangizame kakhulu ukuthi ngistress futhi ukubaleka baba entombazaneni because
Yes.
I know a role, you
Yes.
know. It sounds like ubaba owafika empilweni yakho after
Yes.
wadlala
Wayidlala kakhulu. So my mom washada nomchunu ubaba wami. Macingwane. Yes.
Yeah.
Washada nomchunu. I was 7 years old in 1992. Ngizozongena eRichmond. So us having a home, us my being able ukuthi ngiyofunda eRichmond kwenzeka ngenxa yokuthi kwangena a man in my life who was willing ukungikhusela. Who was willing ukuthi athathe uma enengane angathi shiya ingane ekhaya.
Yeah.
But then also no ma was like, I'm not leaving my child.
Yeah. That's powerful. That's powerful.
You know. So it is important for women to as important as it is to have a male figure or a father figure. It's important for women to realize Guti, it is important for a male or a father figure to be in your life. We need to acknowledge that.
Yeah.
We need to
That's
acknowledge
powerful.
the importance of the how God had structured a family from the onset.
Yeah.
And we need to fight for that structure to ukuthi sibuyele back so that we can continue sisakhe imndeni ephilayo eSouth Africa khona sizolungisa isizwe sethu as a country.
Yeah.
So I think lento lena yenziwa abantu besifazane that reduces the power of a father. ngenxa yokuthi single parent this, single parent that. Mina ngingothofu yamama. Mina ngumama ngubaba.
Happy Father's Day to me.
Happy Father's Day to me. Yabona leyo, because I understand where it's coming from, and we don't take away from their pain and their hurt and so on. But what I'm saying is we need to acknowledge, as much as we acknowledge the role of a mother, we need to acknowledge the role of a father. And in acknowledging the role of a father, we then need to work on knowing that there's a gap in our family, and filling that gap with indoda that is suitable. And making sure ukuthi sibhekisisa kahle before sifake in that role. Yayibona leyo ngoba it must, the structure of the family as God created or intended it, unenhloso ngomndeni uNkulunkulu. And uSathane ufike wazi ukuhliphiza konke lokho ngoba uyazi the power that lies in a family nekuthi umndeni ube nekhanda. It is very important. So you're right, lo msebenzi owenzayo, I always tell uMpilo, and futhi ngize ngithi kena uPhuthelane usazoya egoli. When is he gonna have, yabona, because I'm very interested in what you're doing, especially in this dialogue with men. Especially as a man who didn't grow up with ubaba. Nami ke myself, I mean, I was lucky njoba ngisho ukuthi unlike abanye abantu besifazane, I didn't have a bad experience from having a stepfather. And that was God. And ngisibandlunga ngithi uNkulunkulu salokho engibozile eyintweni, because nami I could have been I could have had a bad experience with a stepfather. I could have been abused at the hands of a stepfather. Izinto eziningi bezingenzeka kumina. So what I'm saying is, as women that are growing up, or as young girls abakhulayo, as a mom, you have to make sure, but I know why bengakwenzi omama ngoba bafuna ingane ifile ngathi khona la ilekha khona ngenxa yokuthi ayinayo ubaba. Yayibona leyo nto, and it's a way to protect the child and also in a way to protect themselves. But it doesn't take away from the fact yokuthi you need it. So just like wena, you didn't have a father, but it doesn't take away from the fact that you understand ukuthi this is the kind of father I have to be. I must get mentors. I must get father figures that I look up to. I must see them in their fatherly roles. And I must try and touch the meat and throw away the bones. Chew the meat and throw away the bones. Take a look and will work for me and my family. Because ngifuna ukukhulisa umndeni wami kahle, especially abafana. You know what I mean? So as a mom or as a woman, I think it's very important to see. You know, mina, my daughter, whenever ubaba wakhe hugs me, ushaya ngisho izandla agqume. You know, and ushaya ngisho izandla agqume.
Wow, that's beautiful.
You know, because she gets so excited just to see that affection being displayed in front of her eyes. So there's something that we are taking away from our children. Appreciate her. You know, she really appreciates. The minute, you know, like ingane mezithi yaki, oh, they'll be like, oh, there they go again. You know,
I feel it for my father.
But I think it's exciting. I heard a man say once, the one thing that my father did for us was to love our mother.
Wow, it is powerful.
What's the best thing that our father did for us as men, with my brothers, was ukuthathande uma wethu. And for that I will always love my dad for that. Imagine. Akazange asho ukuthi ubaba wabo brought the bacon, ubaba wabo built them a big house. Yabona ukuthi into encane kanjani ey'nganeni.
But it has a lasting impact.
It has a lasting impact. Sure. You know, because it alters the psyche, it alters the mind, it makes you strong. You know, like strong families, zenza ukuthi sibe strong la nala. So that we're able to
even to face the world.
To face the world. As hectic as the world is, we're able to face it based off the fact that sakhiwe la, sakhiwa la. Ngenxa yokuthi sibona abazali aba-healthy. Healthy families. We're seeing healthy displays of affection, even displays of conflict. It's healthy. We carry on. Yonke into i-healthy. Ngenxa yokuthi si-together. Sikwenza konke la, but sindawonye. Even if the parents do go apart, bakhe eminye imindeni. But the fact is, iyakhiwa imindeni, and we're raising children in family structures. I think that is important.
Wow. And you're quite right. Hey, usathande uyaplotha masithi siyabheka. Because masibheka la South Africa, ama numbers avezwayo ngelento le. Ikakhulukazi ibala lethu. Kuthiwa about these numbers they change. Last time I checked, bekulapha ko 70 kuya ko 80 ingane zabantu abamnyama ezingenayo ubaba ekhaya. It's about 70 to 80%. Makubhekwa holistically, it's about 60%. You know, masekuhlanganiswe nazo zonke ezinye inhlanga. But thina siyalida kakhulu lapho, you know. And these zinto zinama ripple effect, there's domino effect, the mere fact ukuthi istructure sasekhaya sekho right. Khona ezinye izinto elimalayo we process, you know. So no, thank you so much for that. I truly appreciate it. Then wasuba se high school.
Yes, then ngase ngiba se high school. So bengidlala ama sports ke high school. So bengikhethwa ke nje intombi.
You play high school?
So first ngangena ePworth.
Okay. Wow. Nice.
Ngangena ePworth due to my sporting abilities. Ngangena ePworth in grade 8. And then whilst I was at Epworth, ngathola opportunity yokuthi ngiyofunda at Durban Girls College ngenxa yama sports. And then because I was struggling with, I think bengiphuza amanzi abandayo after my sports. So I was struggling with my chest. So my doctor suggested ukuthi it would be better for me ukuthi ngibe ngaseThekwini because of the coastal air and so on. So my mom was like, you know, if there are schools that we would be interested in, but the minute that we would put me out there, ngangivedane nje ngenxa yokuthi bengidlala ama sports at a very high level. I was very, very sporty. Angifuna uqamba amanga, it wasn't just ukuba sporty nje, yayibona, like breaking records.
That's beautiful. Wow, that's beautiful. Hey, cha umuntu uyafunda. That's beautiful.
So ke ngase ngaya Durban Girls College. I was there for 2 years ke Girls High ke. Yasi ngase ngafuna ukubuyela back to Maritzburg ne Girls High athi hayi no siyamfuna lo muntu. Girls High ngangena actually in towards the second term, beginning of second term, I think, or just as the first term isizophela. Ngangena ke nje futhi nje ngafika as sports girl. Wonke umuntu wayazi ukuthi usefikile. It's so funny how they often say to me ukuthi ngangihambe ngazi ukuthi I own the corridors.
Wow.
It's because I was just so sporty. And kushuthi ngathi ngifika nje ngathola ama colors ami sports.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
No, I was very sporty. I'm not gonna lie. I was quite average kuma academics, but kuma sports.
Sure.
Yeah, no, I was very sporty. I'm not gonna lie. Logo nje was one thing. Engangi from beginning. Ngisafunda ngisho kosina.
Yeah.
Ngangikhethelwa ngisho ngisase eSlindo. Even whichever schools, it was sports all the way.
That's it. Ngikhumbuleke into mfethu. Hey, yazi futhi ukuhlupheka. Ngikhumbula la umuntu afunda khona eGroundville High School. Isport esasikhonzwe kakhulu lapha ugijima yabo. And I'm not picking on my school. Ngafunda khona. So now I think abantu abaningi babethanda ugijima because kwakudumela into ukuthi masiyogijima nezinye izikole kwenye indawo sidlo uphaya.
So bafuna ukuhamba ngebhasi khona bezoyodla
abantu bafuna ukuyogijima abantu abaningi besane ngapho ukuyogijima because that's the thing ukuthi Lutho. So wow mfethu, so uzwaqeda se Girls High.
Yeah, ngiqede Girls High, matriculated at Girls High in 2002.
Nice.
And then nga-apply my universities as normal, and nga-accepted because I was doing well academically. Njengoba ngisho nje ukuthi I wasn't bad. Yeah, when I was
humiliating that I wasn't bad.
Nga-accept nje kuma university wonke nga-apply kona. I actually wanted to do either two things. It was psychology or law.
Wow.
Yeah, psychology or law. Yes, or law isn't I'm interested kuzona. But again, I'm a dreamer. I'm a dreamer. So bengibona ukuthi I don't know if I want to pursue sports. I don't know if I want to continue. Yabona bengingazazi because I had a lot going for me. And the one thing about my mother is that uma is my biggest cheerleader. And uma ube le type le ethi nami yiphi nje into umntana mafuna ukuyenza nje uzokwazi ukuyenza sisi. Yayibona leyo.
Wow, that's powerful.
So noma yini
That's
nje
powerful.
sisi ayikho nje into ongeke uzokwazi ukuyenza. So I grew up
Istika
with that.
lento
I
lena.
grew up with that confidence,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
I'm under that umbrella. Ingakho nje bengikwazi ukwenza swimming, difficult sports abebuke ngazuthi anzima kubantu abamnyama bengikwazi ukwenza ngenxa yokuthi benginalento.
Proven a point in the
Yes,
process.
and futhi ngibuye ngithi ma,
Yeah.
you know, uma wayefika lapha mase sengigijima ko Gert Maritz sengidabula ingoba bengigijima. Bese ngidabula and my mom would be so proud of me. You know, she used to come and watch me. Despite ukuthi ubegibela noma taxi, even when eventually we bought a car ekhaya sayithenga, I think imoto sayithenga ngabo 94 if I'm not mistaken. So ngathi ngiqala nje least day sikhona, so my mom would come and watch me and support me. So ngabona ukuthi akakwazi ukungibuka in the classroom and support me. Uyakwazi kodwa ungibuka if I'm on the sports field. So I need to excel so that ezoba proud.
Wow,
And bengicula ke as well nasemakhwayeni ngenza
Hayibo.
amasolo lapha ya.
Wow.
Anyway, so ngaqeda ke girls high and my mom is very educated. Uma unamajazi mhlawumbe awu4 or awu5. Wow. Ugradile, ugeli. Uyafunda. My mom is an academic. My mom is an academic. Ekhaya kufundiwe bagradile abantu banamajazi.
Wow.
But I sat my mom down and I said, "Ma, I don't think ukuthi ngizoyithatha le route yakho. Yokufunda lapha yangi, yograda, ngenze zonke lezi zinto. But give me a chance maybe to see what other options I have and so on." So my mom had left and gone to the UK when I was in standard 9, when I was in grade 11. So I knew ukuthi ngifuna ukuhamba, yabo. And I knew naye ukuthi mhlawumbe uzongisupport. And my dad also. My parents were my dad used to work for Eskom.
Okay.
Used to work for Eskom. He was in the distribution. So bebenza le mshini le eyagesi. Yeah, bebekhanda le mshini le faka ugesi endlini.
Yes,
like
yes,
metered, the meters there.
Yeah.
So my dad was sebenza lapho, and my dad had started working very early in age. So he wasn't against that system. And my dad, he was a worker. And my mom wasn't educated. So I was like, I had two. So I didn't know ukuthi ngizoyagree.
Yeah.
But I knew ukuthi le yama ngathi ine challenge kancane for me. You know, because not that my concentration levels or anything like that, but being a sporty person, sometimes you find ukuthi you are more out there.
That's correct.
Yeah,
very true. Very true.
You are more out there. You want to go and be in the challenge and do the work and stuff like that. So ngahamba kanjalo ke South Africa because my mom said you have two options. You can either start at Mali, uye university, noma singathatha le mali uhambe uye phesheya.
Wow.
So ngakhetha ukuthi ngihambe ke ngiphesheya ke.
Sure.
So I started working at a very young age. Ngahamba ngaye UK.
Ngiyizwa accent ukuthi oh no UK ukhona la.
From Gwagwa to UK.
Wow, look at God. Sure.
Yeah, so I went and I lived in Oxford, lapha la khona University, and Oxford University and Oxford Brookes University. Ngahlala khona ke nje ngahamba ngina 18, I was turning 19.
Wow.
So 2003 nje I left South Africa. Ngahamba ngaye UK, ngahlala UK for about 3-4 years. Ngase ngabuya ke back to South Africa, but ngafike ngasebenza nje UK. Ngaqala ngasebenza, I got there and I started working.
Wow.
And I think ukuthi that's where I learned my work ethic. I don't think ukuthi because mina at a young age I didn't learn work ethic. Mina ngiyenzanga lento yokusebenza during school. Yabona lento eyenziwa ngama weekends. So I didn't learn work ethic in South Africa. Immediately after I left school, I learned my work ethic from being in the UK and being able to adjust my mind. Yabona, a lot of people always ask me, because how did you learn to do excel to this level, or how did you learn to do Word, or how did you learn to communicate kanje, how did you learn to do angizange ngiye esikoleni for any of those things. All of them I learned in the work. In the process, you know. That's how I learned. So ngahamba kanjalo ke South Africa ke nge UK.
Washiya kanjani?
Nganishiya kanjalo on my own. My grandfather wayenejeta. And the airport lapha ngase in the south wayenejeta umkhulu ijeta ayithengile yes so ekhaya nje bese ingane ezinomkhulu wayejeta
na Was it Lime Pit noma?
eThekwini,
Okay,
eMlazi
okay,
kaSi.
okay.
So
Yes,
bese
yes,
ngihlala
yes.
eMlazi kaSi.
Yeah.
So after I finished matric,
Yeah.
I went to kaSi ekhaya for ngasikhathi I'm processing my visa. Ngisazoya
I
ePretoria
see.
ngiyokwenza uma visa
I
ngenze
see,
nje zonke
yeah.
lezo zinto. So bengisekhaya because ekhaya ngithi ngingane yomalume, ngingane yogogo nomkhulu. So they have to sign things off for me ngoba bibona bakadlala
Yes,
gogo nomkhulu.
yeah.
So gogo nomkhulu bebesaphila at that time. My mom ngithi is already in the UK. And
Okay,
ubabaya ngithi sengimshiye lana ngenxa yokuthi mina I'm doing my visa, so I went and stayed in Mlazi so that I'm closer to the things that I have
That's
to do.
correct,
No
yeah.
gogo nomkhulu ngoba nginayi ID. Gogo nomkhulu had to take me to ka home affairs to do passports, to do IDs, to do nje zonke lezi zinto kumele ngizenze khona ngizohamba ngiye UK. So ngilaphayana ke ekhaya and then so njengoba ngixoxela umkhulu benejet so bengihamba nomkhulu. Engihambisa get to these places, my mom's father.
Yeah.
Engihambisa to all these places where I have to go and sign all these things. And then again, the day came ukuthi ngihambeke. Ngihamba ngedwa ukuya UK. I've got my sports bag. So I did a clinic, South African sports netball clinic. Angithi bengifuna ukudlalela South Africa. Ngalesikhathi netball. So I went into estate schools and I was going to play. I wanted to play netball for South Africa.
Wow.
So I was in Cape Town. So I had this big bag. Yabona lezi ebhala uDladla, my surname and my number. So I went and I did that clinic. I think I was in grade 10 or something, and then throughout,
Sure.
yeah.
Yo.
So I had those big bags and those big sports jackets. Yabona lawa esiwatholayo ngoba sidlala ama sports. Oh, noma udlalela iprovince
Yeah.
or
Wow.
so I had this big bag that had wheels that I used to pull. That's the bag that I took with me. Ngihamba ngiya phesheya. And if I drop her off, my family, laphayana kule airport, my grandfather took me and I went.
What's that yiphi airport?
Le ese-South.
Ngiyayibona
Le ese-Prospecting.
That's correct, yeah.
Ngalapho
I see that one.
Mpingo.
Yeah.
It was still there, airport. And lapho ngiyofly 12 hours. Luckily I'd been on a plane because
That's
I'd been to
correct,
Cape Town and
yeah.
I'd been for sports and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that. But ngiyongena an international flight, ngiyaqala ukuphuma eSouth Africa. Ngingedwa. Uma unginikeza ama instructions abhaliwe. Lalela khumbula ukuthi ama cell phones were not like a big thing at that time. Even though we had cell phones, but you couldn't do this whole roaming thing. It wasn't as easy as it is now.
3310
No, 3310. And ngangitholi 3410 ngiphasa umatric. So
Angithanda
ngileyo nto
le
nginemapolitonic.
namaphathina
Yebo,
ahlangene.
yebo.
Angithanda ngiyafunda. Yeah.
So ngahamba kanjalo ke South Africa ke my mom had given me instructions ukuthi mengifika eHeathrow.
The busiest of them
The
all.
busiest of them all. Mengifika eHeathrow ngizohamba ngiyo-exchange imali yami. Exchange imali yami ngizothatha ama-coins and I'm gonna find a call box. And then I'm gonna phone her. And I had a book ebhalwe yonke lento. Ngithole kanjalo ke mengilenda angithi I had a visa. So manje bayangifika ke ngithi kusuke kukhona ke customs. It's not customs, it's called, I don't know what it's called now. But nisuke ngifike thola ukuthi uyangena mawune visa, mawungena visa you get deported back. That's just customs was in the heights. But to get the goodness I had my visa and everything was done. Ngiphethe yonke into, ngiphethe isikhwama. Imagine the responsibility that you have to have. You can't lose your visa, you can't lose your things. You bhaleliwe lana izinto. Ngiyadla lapha ebhanweni ngiya-enjoy ngibuka ama-movie. But ngiyazi ukuthi
Yeah, when you land.
when I land, I have to be in all my senses because I'm in a foreign country. I don't know these people. I don't know this place. It's my first time. And it's not, I am like 20,000 kilometers away from South Africa.
Sure.
I have flown 12 hours away.
Yeah.
Angazi nani ukuthi ngilaphi. If nje ngingase ngilahleke eHeathrow, I don't know ukuthi where I am. Anyway, ngenze njalo ke ngihambe ngiyolinda lapha isikhwama sami, ngithatha isikhwama sami ngisifake kwi-trolley and I go and find indawo yokushintsha imali, ngishintsha imali. Ukulalela ngoba phela kwashiwo ukuthi uzokwenza ubani wenza uthuli ubhalile la. Ngihambe ngithole and then I find a call box and I put my money and ngifonela uma ngithi ma sengifikile athi hawu ntombazane yabo. And then my mom tells me ukuthi okay ke uzohamba ke uye emabhasini uyothathwa ngaso bus number 122 or 20 or something like that, and that was the bus that's going to take me. Ngafika kanjalo nje uma ngilindile bus stop and I landed and ngafika in the small village yakhona lapha in the UK ke, and that's how my journey to the UK started. All on my own.
Sure.
Yes, it was quite interesting. It was quite interesting.
At 18 omncane.
But it's that bravery. It's that thing to say ile nto yokwela imfula.
It's there. As we sail along, it's there. The theme,
yes,
you know.
ukuthi
The
nje,
thread,
you just
you
go,
know.
you just go. Sekuthiwa ngiyahamba sengishilo ngathi ngiyahamba ngiyaphesheya. So ngiyahamba ngiyaphesheya. Okusama I can't really entertain it.
Yeah.
So I'll watch my movies here ngisasebhanoyini, ngi-enjoy here impilo. And my parents were very good, Chem. My mom and my dad, and I think ukuthi ubaba wayesebenza at that time, so ngahanje so omkhulu because he was in Pietermaritzburg. So ngahanje so omkhulu ke ngafika ke nami UK ke, and I made a laugh. Ngathi ngifika nje UK, I think I spent 2 days and ngathola umsebenzi and I started working.
Umubuka experience yakhe UK izinto ezakumolda othi uma usebenza manje even as you run your business.
Yes.
Ubuka that UK experience. Iziphi izinto ocabanga ukuthi that UK experience did noma yakushape kuzona?
So the first thing that I would say for me is ngasindiselwe UK ke mina.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I found the Lord in the UK. I used to go to a church called Mount Zion. It was a Nigerian church. And I'm still in connection. Because I connect and I know no joy. A friend of mine who's the same age as me. She was the daughter of Mfundisi Wethu.
Okay.
So Pastor Ugu. So laphayana nje ngathola lokho ngakuthola ukholwa. Kodwa futhi ukholwa kwabantu bangaphandle nokholwa kwabantu base South Africa akufani. And I learned that. Another thing is I learned how to survive on my own.
Okay.
Yeah. How to make a life for myself.
Yeah.
And I realized ukuthi that's why they have the upper hand thina abantu baphesheya. Ingenxa yokuthi benza izinto quicker than us.
Sure.
They do baqala ukusebenza early bona. Full time employment bona uvuleka earlier. Thina it's only part time from the age of 16 futhi nalapho I think ama weekends. Phesheya usebenza full time from the age of 16.
Wow.
Udriver early. You know, UK I think u18 kodwa America siyazi ukuthi badriver beno 16. I-license.
Yeah.
Not just the learners. You know what I mean? So I learned that. I learned ukuthi when you start things early, izinto zakho isheshe zenzeke.
Wow.
Nengqondo yakho isheshe ishapeke.
Wow.
And then another thing that I learned is phesheya ke endaweni efana no UK, there are people from all different walks of life. You're not limited to abantu bakini abakhuluma isiZulu njengawe, abenza izinto njengawe, who have homes similar to yours, who have backgrounds similar to yours and structures that are similar to yours. It might not be completely different, but it is similar. Kunama similarities. We are families together. Futhi mina ngwase KZN sikhuluma isiZulu. Siyabona wonke umuntu mohambile noma ungaye eGroundville uzobafica same like kamko akho.
That's correct.
Across KZN to the east, to the west, to the north, to the south. Guys,
correct. Very true.
Ofika UK ufica mix masala intercontinentally world travelers laphaya. Ufica Nigerians, ufica Pakistan, ufica Italians, ufica Polish, ufica
Indians,
UK,
Chinese, Ghana.
Swiss, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, sonke sla. Sonke we are chasing something.
Sure.
We want to be so
Fast-paced.
Fast-paced in terms of learning and being able to live with abantu abangafani nawe.
Yeah.
So mina lento nje buyenzeke la ko South Africa where we reject people ngenxa yokuthi abafani nathi. It's not something that's new to it. It's not something that I like. You know what I mean? It's something that's very foreign to me.
Yeah.
And it's such a challenge for me to see it. Mengibuka umuntu edelela umuntu ngenxa yokuthi akayena walana and yabona ngenxa ukuthi nami myself I've been a foreigner in a foreign country.
Lisho njalo iBhayibheli welikhuluma ukuthi nibatreat kanjani abantu bokuhamba nikhumbule ukuthi nani you've been in foreign. So
that's what I learned. I learned just to ingakho mhlambe ngigood at regulating. It's because I've been in very different environments and I've had to adjust quickly to survive. Yeah,
wow.
And I think ukuthi that's what I learned from being in the UK. But another thing that I learned from being in the UK is how far behind we are in South Africa.
Wow.
Ngoba even kulento engiyisebenza manje in waste management, lento lena engizama ukuyi-instilla nokuyifaka as a culture, into e-UK ngayibona 20 years ago.
Uma usebenza e-UK ubonza ngani?
So bengisebenza e-UK, I started working at a sports store because
Okay.
sports, it was my thing.
Wow,
And I
wow.
couldn't, ngibonile and futhi umalume wami ubesebenza, ubaba omncane wami ubesebenza at Sainsbury's, which was, so my mom, ubaba omncane and umama omncane were in the UK at that time. So baba omncane ubesebenza at Sainsbury's in the bakery. So baba omncane ubesebenza next to a store called JJB Sports.
Okay.
It's a very big sports store in the UK. So waswathi hayibo khona JJB bebefuna umuntu So I was like, okay, I will go. Ngoba phela confidence.
Yeah.
So kwathiwa ngiye-ke ngathi ngifika nje e-UK, I think I arrived on a Monday, by Wednesday ngase sengisebenza and ngaye kwi-interview laphayana, and then they liked me because they were all a young team. Ngafika ngangena khaxa ngisaney'thombe zami nje when they were saying farewell to me when I was coming back to South Africa, but they became like a family, you know, to me. So ngafikela khona and I worked at JJB Sports. Ngaqeda ukusebenza at JJB Sports sengiwu-supervisor. So mina, whenever I go into an environment, I kind of excel because of sports. So I always say to anybody onengane ngithi dlalisa ingane zenu ama-sports.
Yeah.
Because i-sports yenza ukuthi ingane, academic or not academically inclined, yenza ukuthi ikwazi uku-adjusta to losing, to winning, and to being prepared.
Ama-principles empilo.
Principles empilo,
Yeah.
and to being
Or
prepared.
teamwork, yeah.
And yayibona leyo nto.
Bounce back when you've after defeat.
Uyabona noma rebound lawa
yeah,
ekuthiwa it's a rebound, you didn't make the shot, but you can get the ball and you can try again. You know what I mean? Uzithontusa amawile,
Drawing board.
qhubeke. Yayibona leyo nto. And they'll only give you a certain amount of time if you're like there's an injury. Even if you are injured, we are healer, and then you go back and you qhubeke and you train. You train your body, you train your mind, you train your heart. Yayibona leyo nto because awukwazi ukuthi laphayana usuyinto ethrow ama-tantrums wena ngenxa yokuthi you didn't win. That's not good sportsmanship. Yayibona, so you learn all of those things in sports. So mina nje bengingena in a company bengikwazi ukusebenza in a team. Ngenxa yalokho bengikwazi ukusupport abantu esisebenza nabo, bengikwazi ukuthi nami if I'm been given an area, go to this is what you're looking after, ngikwazi ukuthi ngifike ngiyibhekisise kahle ngenxa yokuthi ngiyazi ukuthi mengikwi position yami kuma sports kuthiwa you are right wing, ngiyazi ukuthi imngcele wami uhamba ufike ngiyazi ukuthi what my position and
Sure.
So I can't encroach onto somebody else's space.
Yeah.
And ngizama ukuthi manje ngiyoyenza space like no, I'm a sportsman. I know ukuthi me right wing you have where you yabona uyazi ukuthi on a sports field kuno line. Uyazi ukuthi uhamba ufike phi. Uyazi ku netball ukuthi if you are GK or you are GD uhamba ufike phi. If you are center, yes, you can go all over the place. You know what the rules are.
Sure.
Therefore you take that same ingqondo yakhe isebenza kanjalo. So most of fika in an organization uyazi ukuthi masusutshele ukuthi this is your supervisor, uyazi ukuthi oh ngeno coach esikoleni noma ku team noma ku Natali noma wherever, and we listen to a coach. Mesitshela coach, this is what we do. So mawufika nje umncane and you've played sports, you can work very early. Ngenxa yokuthi you'll apply the same principles.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And then you won't overstep. You won't do things that will make you ungabe a good team player. You know what I mean? But you want to support the team and you want to excel.
Wow.
Uhlezi uvelela.
Sure.
Yabona? So that's what I did. Ngafika ngasebenza kanjalo, ngapromotewa ke, ngenza interview, ngatravela through the UK, ngiloke ngenza izinto, ngiyenza oma stock take and so on. And then there was an opportunity at Optical Express. And ngafika khona at Optical Express, I think ukuthi ngabona sign ngathi oh, I'd like to try something new because bengigqoka ama slacks and a tracksuit top, and then ngabo supervisor. Ngathi sengo supervisor ke manje sengiyaswenka emsebenzini, sengifuna ukuyosebenza la engizoba more clinical. Angithi ngise UK, UK you can leave a job today and go to another job tomorrow. Back then.
Yeah.
So ngafika ke ngaye Optical Express ngiyosebenza as an optical advisor. So ngifundisa abantu ukugqoka ibuko, ngibameasureisha, ngenza ibuko, doing ama eye test, ngenza zonke lezo zinto because I was like, I'm going to try everything. I'm here, might as well. So ngafunda kanjalo, ngathi sengifunda kanjalo kwase kwakhula ke kwangena o laser treatment. Base bathi no, you're very good as an optical advisor. I was getting awards and stuff because njengoba ngisho ukuthi umuntu ufika excel. And then basibathi there's an opportunity for you to be a laser counselor. Do you want to take this opportunity? Ngangena kanjalo ngabe laser counselor ngaya ko Scotland ngayokwenza oma training.
Look at that.
When I was there in the UK, kohamba ke futhi ngathi angisafuni manje ukusebenza ngama weekend. now it's time for me ukuthi ngithole umsebenzi, and then ngasingangena ka-Nestle Waters ke. Nestle is in Nestle, but the Waters division. Ngasebenza ke khona up until I came back to South Africa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Experience.
In a short amount of time, but bengihlala endaweni, bengihlala up until I get promoted, and I would do my work up until I felt, and futhi phela bekune a level of being headhunted also,
Yeah.
and you know,
headhunted.
yeah.
Wow.
So and that's when my love for sales, I think,
Wow.
that's where my love for sales and working with people and working with customers and pleasing customers
Yes,
and being able to give a customer a good experience. Yayibona leyo that used to satisfy me.
Yeah.
And ingakho-ke ngayithanda ke nje lento nje ye-customer journey and the customer experience, ngase ngayibuya nayo-ke. Ngeze ngibe la.
Wow. No, ngizocela this is beautiful because ngifuna sinike owethu isikhathi esanele.
chance, yes.
Ngizocela sikhathele sibe nama episode awu2.
Yes.
Sizoyikhathele and then we will have to just spend time on owethu because there is so much that I would like us to unpack in your.
No, I knew because ngiyayazi i-journey yami ukuthi
This
it's
is
quite
beautiful and it's amazing. You are a great storyteller, but I must
is
say,
it? Thank
no,
you.
you are, Mfethu, you know. So please, guys, make sure ukuthi niyayibuka ezolandela manje. So besifocus owethu okuyinkampani enza izinto ezinkulu kakhulu. But thank you so much, my sister.
Thank you, and thank you for having
This
me.
is amazing.
I know, I love chatting through it. I think ukuthi mhlawumbe umuntu useyakhula, sekumnandi nje ukuyixoxela.
I mean, kade ngiyibuka le nto ukuthi nje umuntu ekhula angihleze ngibuka ukuthi mhlawumbe uKhisimusi abantu abadala bahleli bodwa lapha phansi kwesihlahla aziyabhora impilo yalabo. But the thing of sitting together and you reflect, I think it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
You know, my
because,
memories. And,
yes,
you know,
but I think also we know what has made us who we are.
That's amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Elandelayo so besifocus owethu ngicela niyibuke. God is love. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.